The stock market has been on a roller coaster, but lately it's rocketing upward. You might wonder what's fueling this rally, right? In short, it's all about trade peace and renewed confidence. We've been living in the trade war worries since April 2nd when President Trump started it. But recently, the authorities met in Europe and made an announcement on May the 12th. So the market started getting better. Things moved even faster when US courts began to challenge the progress of how these tariffs were introduced. We all know that Seattle's high-end housing market is closely tied to the stock market. That's because many local high-income earners actually get paid through those tech stock RSUs. So does this really mean those buyers now have more money and prices will rise again? Not really. So let me explain why without even mentioning the tariff drama is still going on. Let's look at the real numbers. Here's the most updated inventory data for King and Snohomish County single-family homes. Check out my previous video where I break down how this inventory ratio is calculated and why it matters for understanding market conditions. But even if you don't click, here is what you need to know. Now let's break this down. For the price under $750K, the market is still tight. Inventory rose slightly, but we're still around 1.5 months of supply. These homes are moving fast and competition is still real. For home price between 1.5 million to 3 million market, the inventory is building quickly here. We are now at about 3 months of supply. Homes are not sitting forever, but buyers definitely have more negotiation room. Here comes more good news. For anything that is more than 3 million, it's officially a buyer's market, especially for 5 million and plus, where inventory is over 10 months. At this price point, don't expect bidding war, expect price cut. So here is the big picture. After the long weekend, instead of seeing a listing pullback, we actually saw more homes hit the market. New pendings are still at a healthy level, around the 2-year average. So homes are certainly selling and buyers are still buying. But remember that seasonality plays a big role here in Seattle. With the school year ending and the summer vacation season starting, we almost always see more listings coming on market from now to 4th of July. More supply means more options for the buyers. And when the buyers have more options, it's less likely for them to overpay. That means pricing pressure is downward, especially for homes in less convenient or remote areas. So is the stock market rallying? Yes. But will that push the home prices in Seattle right away? Probably not. The housing market is moving, but it's also cooling as the inventory builds. So in this market, if you're buying, take your time and negotiate smart. If you're selling, make sure your home looks great and it's priced right. And before you go, check out my video on 9 red flags to spot a bad real estate agent. If this helped you understand the market a little better, consider following this channel so you don't miss the future updates. Got a question or want to share what you take? Drop your comment below. I'd like to hear from you. See you in the next one.